to get started, we need to prep our sauce. Making your own sauces is one of the more labor-intensive parts of transforming into kind of a whole foods cooking paradigm. Luckily, this one is really easy, and if you see the recipe list underneath the video, what you're going to find is all of these things, the ingredients, are things you should just have in your pantry at all times. Building up a whole foods pantry is going to mean that you can quickly and easily make a huge variety of dishes with very little effort. So, hoisin sauce is not necessarily something you would think of as traditional Thai cooking. It's usually used more in Chinese cooking. But when we lived in Thailand, my husband fell in love with garlic chicken and cashew chicken. So when we moved back to the States, we brought with us as much as we could of grandma cha ams or whatever that chili paste was, and made how I learned in Thailand to cook this cashew chicken with this paste. And then we ran out, and then we couldn't find it, even on Amazon, like nowhere. Asian grocery stores, nothing, had nothing. So I have created a new recipe that's really nutrient dense. We use a ton of garlic in it because remember from before, garlic, all the things. And so we're gonna make our own really healthful hoisin sauce. This sauce can be used for not only this recipe, but just creating stir fries. We'll use it as marinades, like it has endless possibilities. So we're gonna make just enough for what we need today, but you can triple or quadruple this recipe if you're good at math. And you can use this sauce for a wide variety of things. And I think you'll really find the flavor is just enjoyable and easy on the palate. So I already gotten started. Sorry, I was going to teach you how to do that. Using fresh garlic is the best. Garlic powder is fine. Garlic from a jar is okay too. But we're really looking to increase our microbial diversity and all these like healthy foods that we're eating. So it's really not that hard once you learn how to do it. You get your clove of garlic or head of garlic, which I don't have, sorry people. You mash it really hard and then all of these little cloves fall off. So the big bulb thing is called the head. This is called the clove. If you hit the garlic with your knife, with the palm of your hand and your knife, remember sharp side, not sharp, don't cut your hand off please. So you just bang it once, then it's really easy to peel. You can rewind the video and watch that little demonstration like from a second ago. You can, I know all you Pampered Chef girls out there are like, and guys, sorry boys who love Pampered Chef, oh I'm just gonna use my garlic press for that, and that's fine. But the truth is, there's something that just tastes better about hand chopped garlic. And I'm not super, like, I like the quick, cheap, and easy route to things, but this is one of those things that I don't really skimp on. So really easily, you wanna make sure this is gonna be called a dice. We're gonna get this, or mince, I guess is a better word for it. We're gonna mince this garlic really small. We just need one head of garlic for our hoisin sauce for this particular recipe. So this is the, see, reuse, recycle, or just cheap. This is a honey jar from a while back with lid. So apple cider vinegar is going to be our acid for this dish. Probably traditionally a white vinegar or rice vinegar would be used, but we are going to use this apple cider vinegar because it's full of healthy probiotics. It's just a really nice touch. This is one of the few things I'm actually going to measure. We're going to do 2 teaspoons of that for this recipe. We have our 1 head of garlic. And then we're gonna add some for our oil because we need, right, we need acid, we need fat, all of those fast kind of cooking things, fat, acid, salty, and sweet. And you're gonna have all of those in this recipe. So already, I mean right there, that's pretty healthy. You could just eat that, but I wouldn't if I was you. So oil, avocado oil is my favorite for using on high heat cooking. Vegetable oil is pretty much a no-go in the kitchen. It is safe to use over high heat cooking, but it has some inflammatory aspects that are not beneficial for your health. And when you look at coconut oil or things like that, they really only are designed, or olive oil are only really designed to be cooked over medium to low heat, and for olive oil just as finishing or like very, very low heat. So we've got our fat, acid, and some of our bitter garlic in there. Pinch of red pepper flakes. If you use 2 pinches, you can be in our family because we like it spicy. And then our sweet for this dish is going to be honey, not dish sauce. and I can measure. This is a tablespoon. That's a tablespoon of honey, and that's another thing about these kind of recipes is you can estimate. You're allowed to do so, and to find a flavor that really works for you. So this is a raw honey. Raw versus heated honey means basically that you are leaving in those probiotics and not killing all of the live parts of it. Then we need a little bit of peanut butter. You can use cashew butter, you can use almond butter would be a great flavor for this. But when you're getting these, nut butters, you want to make sure that you don't have sugar on the label. There doesn't need to be anything besides nuts in the butter. How much? 2 tablespoons. Ooh, yeah. So, a great trick for all of you out there. Oh, here's where the fingers get involved. A great trick for all of you out there that are like, yeah, but the nut butter is, the crunchy granola, like healthy, but nut butters are really, they separate and it's annoying. So what I do, it takes about 3 minutes out of my day. When I go to Costco and I buy either the almond butter or the peanut butter or the, healthy versions, I chuck it in the KitchenAid and mix it all up really well, then dump it back in here, and for as long as it's gonna be available at our house before it gets eaten up, it's not going to separate. You're not going to get that oil at the top. It's going to be really creamy. You're not going to have that like kind of dry, yucky texture that kids are like, I want my Jif and my Skippy back. So that's why you wear an apron. Okay, so honey, red pepper, avocado oil, garlic, apple cider vinegar, especially something with live cultures in it like Bragg's, chicken stock. So this is going to be we don't need all of this. But I make my own homemade broth, which is overwhelming for some people. Luckily, I have some free videos on how to make healthful homemade broth in just a few minutes. It doesn't have to be a freaky procedure, but you're getting a lot more health benefit, even just in small quantities like this, from homemade broths. And once they become part of your routine, it's just easy to just keep up with it. So 2 tablespoons of our broth. You can use chicken stock. If you're a vegetarian, you can use veggie stock. Black pepper, a smidge. I think on here on the recipe I said 2 to 3 grinds because I think fresh pepper is better. But just a little bit of the pepper in there. We're almost done. See how easy this was? Oh yeah, and here's where you need a little bit more of your salt, which is back here. I vacillate between using just actual salt, tamari, coconut aminos are one of my favorite. Bragg's is another one of those, but it can be challenging to find, so I'll post a link for that as well, because I can't seem to find Bragg's except for at my health food store, which doesn't seem to be open at the same hours that I'm doing business. No, they are open the same hours I'm doing business. So 2 tablespoons of this. So we had 2 tablespoons of the peanut mixture or nut butter of your preference. We had 2 tablespoons of the coconut or soy aminos or tamari today. We had 2 tablespoons of the chicken stock, little pepper, little honey, tablespoon of honey, pinch of red peppers, avocado oil, apple cider vinegar, garlic. And this is basically the hardest part of cooking garlicky chicken or basically any kind of stir fry that you're looking to make. And if you made a big old vat of this, you'd be good to cook stir fries and all kinds of awesome stuff and impress your friends by your homemade hoisin sauce. So there we go. Hoisin sauce done. Now we just gotta chop up some other things and we'll get cooking.